welcome to my kitchen. My name is Amanda, and today we're going to be making slow-cooked chicken tacos in my Ninja Foodie Possible Cooker Pro. I love this thing. It's amazing. If you don't have that, you can use any other type of slow cooker. So let's get started. I haven't had time to really make a big grocery trip to really stock up on some things in our house. My husband did pick up some chicken from Food Lion the other day, so I pulled what I had from the pantry and used this chicken to make dinner. Let me grab a cutting board. Let me get the ingredients. We have just been so busy with school, homework, appointments. So literally, I feel like this is a pantry challenge of what do I have in my house that can feed my family, that they will enjoy and want to eat. Oh, he's getting into the pantry, getting everything out. What did you find? Oh, no, we're not dumping it. No. Let me get you a little thing, okay? What's that? His new thing is really getting into the pantry, and then he just wants to dump everything out onto his high chair, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's just a huge big mess. So we have to try to keep it closed, but he knows when I get in there to get stuff out to, you know, start baking or making dinner, I put some on your high chair for you if you want some more. But yeah, he loves to get into the pantry and just pull out snacks and just be a little chef of his own and just try to make and create some things. It's cute. Here's everything we're using. I have some fresh peeled garlic. I like to freeze mine lately. I get these from Aldi's. Hello. Hi. Is your snack good? Good. Lime juice, cream cheese, red onion, cumin, some salsa. I love to get it from Aldi's when I go there. Some corn, black beans, and these two I get from these two I get from Aldi's, and I have some granulated garlic, and then I'm using 3 boneless chicken breasts. So let's go ahead and get started. I am using a small red onion, and we're going to dice it up. You need about 1/2 cup of it. My youngest, he loves bringing in the stool lately and hanging out with me at the kitchen counter. As you can see, he's trying to grab the onion. So it's been very interesting lately when I'm cooking or making something these days. Once I get this onion diced up, I'm going to take a break and hang out with him. His nap time has been really just so different lately. And so trying to time out making dinner and other baked goods has been very different lately in the kitchen. So we're trying to get back on track on our nap time schedule. Hi. Are you helping me? You want to come hang out? We're going to hang out with Mommy? You go hang out with Mommy? Let's go take a break. Okay, let's go hang out. You go play some toys? Let's go find some toys to play with. Yes. I am using 2 cloves of garlic, and I am just cutting them up into smaller chunks. You can mince them up if you would like to. My kids, they did not even realize I had put garlic in this, so it was perfectly fine. It was really tasty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the Ninja on, and we're going to do a sear saute, and we're going to leave it on high, and we're going to hit start. And I'm going to saute up my onions and my garlic just a little bit. You don't have to, especially if you don't have a Ninja Foodie Possible Cooker Pro. You can just literally throw it directly into your slow cooker as is. But I'm just going to make mine just a little bit soft because I don't know about you, but I like when I have a slow cooked meal, my onions aren't really hard. Like when you get that crunch bite, I want it to be nice and soft. So we're just going to put a little bit of olive oil into this. I'm going to use about a good 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And even though it's still heating up, I'm just going to go ahead and put them directly in there. While that's starting to heat up, we're going to go ahead and cut up our boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And literally, I'm just going to cut them in half because that way it cooks really nice in the slow cooker. Now there is 4 total in this pack, so I'm just going to freeze 1 of them. I'm going to save the bigger one, so that way I can pair it with another meal that, you know, if I want it to be a little bit larger. Let me show you how they look for the size that I am using. Here's what they look like. So we're just going to cut it in half down the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just set that aside. And I'm removing some of the fat. 2 chicken breasts used to be perfect for my family size, but now that my youngest is getting older and he loves chicken, I have been using 3 lately, and it works out great for my family size of 5 people. Normally I get my chicken from Aldi's, because I normally get it there for $2.49 a pound, but Food Lion had it for $1.99 a pound, so my husband went and got me some. This worked out perfect, having 3 boneless chicken breasts in this recipe, because not only did it feed us for tonight, but it also is going to feed us for tomorrow night, because there was a lot left over. So it saves me time in the kitchen. I feel like these really do have a lot of fat on them. Okay, so this 4th piece here, I'm just going to cut it in half, and that way I can put it in the Ziploc bag that I've labeled already. And then this way it's just prepped and ready for a meal. So here's my bag, labeled it. I put 1 cut in half, boneless chicken breast, and the date. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm saying add food, so let's check how it looks. It's really hot in here. We're gonna give it a stir. I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn it to low because I'm getting behind on seasoning the chicken. So literally we're just gonna go ahead and hit low. Oh, let's give it a second. I'm saying add food. You know what, I'm just gonna hit stop. We're gonna put it on the sear saute and we're gonna hit low, then start again. And now we're gonna go ahead and season up our chicken. We're gonna use 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and this one I love that it's labeled gluten-free. And the garlic, earlier I get that from Costco, the granulated garlic. I really love getting a lot of my stuff from there. So 1 teaspoon of the cumin. Give this a little mix. And now we're gonna go ahead and coat this on the chicken. But I'm definitely going to check on my onions to make sure that they're not burning. I just want them a little bit soft. They are getting just a little bit brown. It'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it there. We're almost done. Now we're going to take our seasoning mixture and we're going to coat it in the chicken. I will put the ingredients in the description box down below, and also the recipe that I used. I did modify some of the ingredients in there on like portion wise, and I will leave that in there in the description box as well so you can see that. Perfect. Go ahead and put the chicken in. It's just going to sear it up just a little bit. I don't want to completely cook it all the way through. I just want a little light coating. And again, you don't have to do this. You can literally skip this part and just throw it right directly into your slow cooker. But because I already have it heated up, I figured, you know what? Let's give it a try and see how it's going to work. This is a new recipe for me. I really liked all the ingredients that were on it, so I was like, let's give it a try. All right, my hands are washed up. Let's go ahead and flip these chickens, and I'm going to show you how it looks. It smells really good. All right, we're just going to flip them. And again, we're not completely searing them all the way through. I'm just giving a little light coat. And again, if you don't have a Ninja Foodie Possible Cooker Pro and you don't want to take the time to pan sear them, you don't have to. I mean, look, I'm just really lightly searing it. There's barely any sear because I turned it to the low setting too. All right, let's get the next stuff ready. I do like using these silicone tongs when I am using the Ninja Foodie Possible Cooker Pro, because it does have this non-stick coating on the inside, and this will help so it doesn't scratch up. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Turning my Ninja off so we aren't searing anymore, so it's completely off. We're going to go ahead and add 8 ounces of cream cheese. I like to get this from Aldi's. 8 ounces in. We're going to add 1 can of black beans and drain them. We're going to take sweet corn. Now the recipe only calls for 3/4 cups of it, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and add the whole thing. I know it's not going to go to waste. Here's the salsa I am using. I love to get this from Aldi's. In the recipe, it's calling for 1/2 cup. We're actually going to use a whole cup. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a mix. I know it's not going to do much because that cream cheese is still really hard right now, but you know, over time while it's cooking, it will definitely loosen up. And it smells really good. Now that we have everything in, we can go ahead and turn our Ninja back on. So we're going to hit power, we're going to put it on low, we're going to keep it on the slow cooker setting, and we're going to hit start. And we're literally going to cook it for 6 hours. Now we can go ahead and put the lid on. And this is the fun part, enjoying the smell throughout the day. And then I will come back and see you guys during dinner time. There's 2 hours and 49 minutes left on the Ninja Foodie Possible Cooker Pro, and I just wanted to go ahead and open it up and check it out and then stir in that cream cheese. Now again, if you're working and you just want to throw everything in, set the timer for 6 hours, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to stir it. I'm home, so I just wanted to check it out and just give it a good stir, but it smells so great. I know it just looks like a bunch of like mush when it's all mixed together, but it was really great. But putting it on a corn tortilla, it was so delicious and just tasty. It was so different. It's dinner time. It smells amazing. There's literally 6 minutes left on the Ninja Foodie Possible Cooker Pro, but that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and give it a stir, and then we're gonna go ahead and take the chicken out. I'm gonna let it cool down so that way I can go ahead and shred it up nicely into nice bite size for my children. Oh, it smells so good. Again, it doesn't look the greatest, but let me tell you, it's so tasty. It is really good. It was definitely really different than some of the other stuff I've made for a slow cooked Mexican night. And it was just really, 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 really good. The chicken has cooled down just a little bit. I don't want it to be completely cool, and I don't want it to be really hot while I'm trying to cut it. But so I'm just really, shredding it apart, cutting it into smaller bite sizes so that way it's more manageable for when my children are eating a taco. I like to use the corn tortillas, and my kids love to use the soft flour wraps that I get from Aldi's, and it works out perfect. The wraps at Aldi's are such a great price for the small fajitas, and even like the burrito size ones, they are so perfect for their prices. I really love shopping there. It's great for my family because it helps me keep things in a budget. But I love using the corn tortillas because I am gluten-free and I can eat those. I can't eat the small flour wraps that they use or the flour burrito wraps. Those will make me severely sick, so I can't eat those. Now that I have it shredded back up, I'm going to go ahead and put it right back into the slow cooker and then give it a good mix. So that way the chicken is really nicely coated in that creamy salsa, beans, and corn mixture that we have in there. And it, just really give it a good mix. It smells amazing. Oh, it's really, really good. Here's the corn tortillas I like to get. These I like to get from Walmart. When I go there, I normally get a few because I like to use them if I run out of gluten-free bread. But right now for tonight, I'm toasting mine up in the gourmet oven just to kind of give it a good crisp, and it works perfect that way. Now I'm adding about a good 1/2 cup of Mexican shredded cheese on top, and then I'm going to give it a good mix so that way it melts the cheese. This is optional, you don't have to. Again, I will add some more cheese once I get mine in my corn tortilla, but just it's your preference of how much cheese you want to add to it, but it makes it really nice and gooey, cheesy, tasty, delicious, amazing, so full of flavor. My corn tortilla is nice, right where I want it to be, just a little bit crispy. It was in the gourmet for a good 4 minutes. Now I can go ahead and put the slow chicken taco mixture on top of my tortilla wrap. It smells amazing. and it was really tasty and delicious and full of flavor. The chicken was really soft. I really liked this a lot, and so did my kids. My family really loved it, and I like that it made enough for us to have for dinner tonight and also for the next night. So if you don't feel like having any leftovers, you could always freeze it for up to a good 3 months in the freezer and then just pull it out that time you do want to have it. So I added some cheese on top and some Cholula sauce as well. I really love that one. It's one of my favorites. A nice heat to it, and it made it really tasty. You can add jalapenos to the top. You can add lettuce, tomatoes, olives, jalapenos, you name it. You can have fun with it. Make it your creation of your style taco. But it was so delicious and so simple and easy to make. I like meals like that, especially for when I have a lot going on or my day I know is going to be too busy and I just need something to throw in and enjoy at the end of the night. I mean, this was so easy for a slow cooked meal and it was so tasty. I loved it. This will be on my list to make another night because it was easy. And I tend to have a lot of this stuff in my house already, so that made it perfect. I didn't have to go to the grocery store for something that was a completely new recipe to make. I had all the ingredients. It was perfect. So I put all the slow cooked chicken taco mixture all in this bowl, and it was easy that way because then I just brought this out to the dining room table. I already had the dining room table set for plates, utensils, and all the other fun fixings for it on top as well that the kids would like to add to it. And so this just made it really easy, and I had the wraps out there and ready to go. It was so simple for a meal for my family. I like meals like that a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed what I made. Take care. Bye, guys.